Yeah, thanks for having us and checking in. Yeah, so we're 1 month away from departure. We're flying out to South Africa on December 29th, and we're super excited about it. We're just going through packing and sorting and repacking and sorting and all that goes into yeah, moving our family to South Africa with just 15 pieces of luggage and 5 carry-ons. So
Yeah.
yep, that's where we're at right now. We had a plan and I wanted to execute that plan, but really just learn the value of trusting God and his timing. We look back on these last 2.5 years and we can just see God's fingerprints all over this whole process. And we're actually grateful that we've had the time here that we've had.
I think also he's just, when we look back and we see different moments that he's encouraged us where we would be discouraged, and he's just had the right people or the right scriptures come along and just encourage us at the right time to know that he's in it still. So
I can tell you one of the biggest challenges is going to be figuring out driving on the opposite side of the road. That's going to be a challenge. But yeah, we're going to have a couple months to just learn culture, get settled in, learn where the grocery stores are, how to set up utilities, just kind of
get the kids in school.
Yeah. So that'll be good before we jump into full-time ministry. But we really see that as an opportunity to get our family settled before jumping in full-time. But also, one of the core values at East Mountain is partnership with other churches and nonprofits. That's going to be a great time for us to connect with our partners and get to know them a little bit during that time of adjusting to South Africa. And I think anytime you go to a new culture, there's just learning how that culture operates. We're grateful that everything that they speak English. So, that won't be as big of a challenge as learning another language. We foresee doing a lot of mentoring with the residents that are coming through East Mountain, and then also some discipleship as well. And if there's any applicable classes that we are equipped to teach, they're kind of classes and cohorts that rotate. So we'll fit in any way we can there, and also connecting the residents with the partnerships. So we'll be helping them get to the partners so that they can get their service time and things like that. The vision and the focus is to develop gospel-led servant leaders for global missional service, and to go back into their communities and be fully equipped to lead others to Christ, but also to lead them down a path of discipleship. We want to, East Mountain was born out of asking the question, how can we help local churches, nonprofits fulfill their mission? And resoundingly, the response was, help us develop leaders. And it's not just for a formal pastor position, but just people who are equipped with leadership skills, the knowledge of the Bible, and spiritually formed that can go and reach others for Christ. I think the unique thing is, a lot of people in South Africa profess Christianity, but they call it like a cultural Christianity, where it's very surface level, and they're growing by the numbers, but not in their depth of relationship with the Lord.
It's not life-changing.
Yeah. And we want to take, people past just, the idea that God, Jesus died on the cross to help us avoid hell, but he also invited us on mission with him to save the world. And
be in relationship with him.
Yeah. And so really taking others deeper into a relationship with Christ, where they are equipped to go out and serve and make other disciples. Specifically praying for our visas. We are just about set to apply for our visas. We'll be applying for 3-year multi-entry volunteer visas. And so that, can go either way. So just pray for favor with that. But also pray about these new travel restrictions. As of right now, our tickets, we're fine. We're still scheduled to leave, but we don't know what these next couple of weeks will bring. But we're not too worried about it. We're resting in the Lord's peace with that. And also for our kids, just with the adjustment, just that they would adjust well and finish well here. So those are some of the main prayer requests. We're pretty well fully funded. you know, praise God for that.
That's awesome. Yeah.
You know, but if anybody else would still like to be, you know, a part of it, you know, if they want to support us, you know, partner with us monthly, or even with a one-time gift towards our outgoing, you know, overall account. We found out that there's going to be a need for a backup power supply. And so that is something, if anybody's thinking for Giving Tuesday or end of the year giving, that would be something that would be really helpful. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
We're very grateful for you guys and for your prayers and support, and definitely couldn't do it without you.